So good morning to all. So in this lecture we are going to multiply two matrices. Okay. So this question is very important from knowledge point of view as well as exam point of view. So first of all, let me show you how two matrices can be multiplied. Okay. So let's P is a matrix and Q is a matrix. I have to multiply P cross Q. Okay. So in order to multiply these two matrices, first of all, let me check the size. Let's say the size of P1 is A1 cross B1 and the size of the Q is B1 cross A2. So resultant matrix have a size named as A1 cross A2. Are you following this? Okay. So in order to multiply two matrix, what is the condition? The condition is these two values should be in common. Okay. So let me develop the logic for you. Let's say I have a matrix P A11, A12 and A13, A14. Let's say, and I have a matrix like A21, A22, A23, A24. So it is a matrix having size 2 cross 4. And let's say I have a matrix B11, B12, B21, B22, B31, B32 and B41, B42. So the size of matrix is 4 cross 2. So I have a resultant matrix I will call as C and the size of this matrix will be 2 cross 2. Okay, so let me multiply. First A11 multiply by B11. Then plus A12 multiply B21 plus A13 multiply B31 and at last A14 multiply B41. Are you following this? In a similar manner I can find this one. Okay, and I am writing the last one also. So let me write the moment I will multiply this one to this one, what will happen? I will get the fourth element. So let me write down this one. A21 multiply by B12 plus A22 multiply by B22 plus A23 multiply by B32. Sorry, 23. A23 multiply by B32 plus A24 multiply by B42. So if you want to develop the logic, you have to pay attention. So just look at this one, A1. Here A1. Here A1. Here A1. So what is the meaning of this one is, for this particular index, I am talking about the first index only. 1, 1, 1, 1. So this index will be same for a particular row. That is this one. Are you following this? Try to understand. In this row, first index is not changing. It is always 1. Just look at this one. It is always 1. I am talking about the first index only. Okay. Just look at the second index. Second index is same. Just see. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4. Okay. So second index is same. Every time second index is same. Just pay attention. Just check. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4. So first index is changing row wise. Second and third index is same. And the fourth one is changing column wise. Just check. In this column it is 1, then 1, then 1, then 1. Why 1? Because I am dealing with this column. And in this column it will be 2. Just check. 2, 2, 2, 2. So what is the meaning of this one is? The meaning of this one is row wise it is changing I, column wise it is changing j, and in between I have a constant value from 1 to 4. Are you following this? So let me explain again. in order to multiply a single element, what I have to do? I have to multiply 4 times. First one to this one, second to this one, third to this one, and fourth to this one. Okay? So let me design the program, and I want to show you how we can develop the logic. Okay? So give me 1 minute. So let me design the program. Let's say that is void main, and I have a matrix A, the size is 4 by 3. I have a matrix B, the size is 3 by 4. So the moment I will multiply these two matrices, I will get a resultant matrix as C, size 4 cross 4. And I have a variable I for loop, J for loop. Okay. So I have taken a matrix A multiplied by B, and I will get the resultant matrix as C, and I have taken two variables as I and J for applying loop. So let me fill these two matrices. So what is the meaning of this one is, the A is 4 cross 3. It means 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 like this. So I want to fill this one and this one. So I will apply two loops. So let me apply the loop. For I equals 0, I less than 4, I plus plus. Let me apply J. For J equals 0, J less than 3 and J plus plus. And let me apply scanf in between. Scanf percentile D and A of I and J. So it will fill the matrix like this one, this one, this one. Then value of I becomes 2. It will fill this one and this one. Then value of I becomes 3. It will this one and this one like this. So it will fill the array in this manner. So A array has been filled. Let me fill array number 2. So I will apply the same concept. For I equal to 0, I less than 3 and then I plus plus. In a similar manner I will fill for J equals 0, J less than 4, J plus plus. Okay. Then the last one I will add scanf percentile D and B of I and J. Are you following this one? The size of B is 3 cross 4. So what will happen? I will take a matrix B, and what will happen? It will take 1, 2, 3 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. So it will fill the matrix B. Okay. So till now what we have done? We have just put the value of A and B. Okay. Now I will implement the logic for multiplication. So let me implement the logic for multiplication. So I will write here. So let me rub this one. So let me implement the logic for multiplication. Okay. So I am just writing these two here so that I can have a space. So I am writing here int I comma j. Not issue. Okay. So let me start with things. 4. So what will be the resultant matrix? Resultant matrix has 4 rows and 4 columns. So what I will write? For I equals 0, I less than 4 and I plus plus. Are you following this one? So let me explain to you. In order to multiply, what I have to do? I have to multiply. So what I have written? I have applied the loop for number of rows. I think it is not visible to you. So let me change the setting as well. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, it is not possible, I think. So let me, okay, I will write something below, not an issue. So let me write from here. So what I have to do? I have to apply loop for I equals 0, I less than 4, I plus plus. So what is the meaning of this one is, in resultant matrix I have 4 rows and it is true. Are you following this? In resultant matrix I have 4 rows and how many columns? I have 4 columns. So I have taken 4 columns. 4, j equals 0, j less than 4, j plus plus. Like this and like this. Okay, so what is going to happen in a resultant matrix? I have a 4 columns and 4 rows. So what I can write? I can write C I comma j equals A. So the index was like this one. So what is the meaning? What that was the I, that was constant 0 to 4 and that was j. So what I will write? I will write AI and it will vary from 0 to 4. So I will write AI0 multiplied by B0j. Let me explain again. Then AI1 multiplied by B1j. Let me write here plus AI2 multiplied by B2j. The last one AI3 multiplied by B3j. So what is the meaning of this one is, let me explain to you. At the value first, the value of I will be 0. The moment value of I will be 0, so it becomes A00 multiplied by B00. Then A01 multiplied by B10 plus A02 multiplied by B20 plus A03 multiplied by B30. Are you following this? So I have multiplied 4 times in order to get a single element, and that is true. If I have a matrix, the size is 3 by 4 and I have a matrix size, I think 4 by 3, sorry. I have a matrix size is 4 by 3 and I have a matrix size is 3 by 4. So what will happen? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 like this. And in this one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in order to get a single element, I have to multiply 3 times. Sorry, I have to multiply 3 times. So let me remove this one. So I have to multiply 3 times. Because the size is 4 by 3 and 3. Oh yeah, let me remove this one. This one. Okay. So in order to get a single element, I have to multiply 3 times. So I have multiplied 3 times. And let me check what is happening. That is A00. That is A00 multiplied by B00 multiplied by B00. So it is true. Then A01 multiplied by B10. A01 multiplied by B10. Then come to this one. A02 multiplied by B20. So what is the meaning of this one is, row wise it is not changing, because next time what will happen? Next time these 3 elements will multiply there in a different column, then in a different column. So this value will be constant. Row wise it will be constant. So what is going to happen? Row wise it is constant, that is I. For a particular row, it means in a resultant matrix I will get element like this one. So for this particular row, value of I will not change. Are you following this? Value of I will not change. That's why I am not changing I row wise. This one, it is like, sorry, this one, okay. And column wise what is happening? Every time you are going to multiply, so column will be changed. The moment you will multiply with this column, so this element will be calculated. Second time, this one, it will be calculated. Third time, it will be calculated. Next time what will happen? Next time the row will be changed. Next time the row will be changed, but the multiply will start from 0 again. It means the multiplication goes 0 to 2, then again 0 to 2, then again 0 to 2. So it will a repeated process inside loop. That's why we have applied the loop of J, because it will vary every time. Are you following this one? It will vary every time. So that is the logic for this one. and let me investigate a logic so that we can design this program in a different manner. Okay, so let me change the program. Can we do something better? So let me check. Can we do something better? So I have told you many times, whenever we have a possibility of repeated statements, we can apply loop. So what I can do, just look at this one. That is 0, that is 1, that is 2, that is 3. So I can replace this one from a loop named as k, start from 0 up to 3. Are you following this one? I can apply a loop, start from 0 to 3. So I think I doesn't need to write this one, I think, because in order to get an element, only 3 elements has to be multiplied. So I can remove this one. Okay, I can remove this one. Yeah. So what is the meaning of this one is, I want to apply a logic so that I can remove this one. So let me remove this one. So in practice, what I am going to do, I will replace these two lines by a process. I am writing here for k equals 0, k less than 3 and k plus plus. And what I will write? I will write Cij equals Cij plus, let's replace this one, ai 0. So instead of writing 0, I will write k multiply b, k and j. So what is the meaning of this one is, the meaning of this one is, if you will expand this concept, the k is 0. So it becomes a 0 0 multiplied by b 0 0. So it will calculate. The moment value of k becomes 1, so it becomes a 0 1 multiplied by b 1 0. It will calculate this one. Okay. Next time value of k becomes 2, it will calculate this one. But in array we have seen that if we want to add 3 numbers, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, I have taken a variable sum and starting the value of sum was 0. And I have written that sum equals sum plus a of I. So what will happen? First 2 value will be added, then the result will be put in sum. Then I will get a result 3, then 3 plus becomes 6. So in a similar manner, what I am going to do, I am going to take a value c I comma j equals 0. So what is the meaning of this one? First one, this matrix has a value 0. But what will happen? The moment you will multiply these two values, let's say that is 2 and that is 3, so it becomes 6. Okay? Then 6 plus, then multiply these two, let's say that is 5, that is 4, so 20 plus 6, it becomes 26. Okay? Then let's say it multiply by this one, it becomes let's say 20 and it is 5, that is 100. So 100 plus 26 becomes 126. Okay? So by applying this logic, what I am going to convey to you, I can replace the third one also with a loop. Okay? And it is logically correct. Let me explain to you. One time the loop will iterate, one element will be multiplied. Okay? So I have a matrix like 4 cross 3 and I have a matrix like 3 cross 4. So in order to get the matrix 4 cross 4, how many multiplication will take place? So 4 cross 4 16, and in order to multiply a number, in order to get a number, I have to multiply 3 times. Okay? So I have replaced this expansion by a loop. Okay? So you can do your own, and if you are getting if you still getting any problem, you can come to me anytime. Okay? Thank you for this.